Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss again direct and indirect speech. We haven't completed the topic. Last time we have done imperative sentence. So today we will do interrogative sentence. Interrogative is of two types. First one, again as we did in the active and passive voice, yes or no question and the WH type question. So today we are going to do yes and no question. Okay. So that is A type, yes or no type. So first, see the example. He said to me, can you help me? Can you help me? Question mark and then inverted commas close. Now listen here. See in the bracket, can you help me? So our first answer will be yes or no. So when our answer is yes or no, at that time instead of that we use if or whether. If or whether. Both we can use it. That is if also and whether also. So it will be better to use if as the spelling is so short. You can have the confusion in the spelling of whether. So it is better to use if. Because our answer, can you help me? So our answer is yes or no. So here question is always asked. So he asked me if. That we are not going to use here. If, can you. So first you will take the noun. You means to whom it is said. So that is me. If I, can will change into past tense. If I could help. Me means the person who is telling. Help him. And there will be a full stop. Interrogative sentence will change into assertive form. In the active and passive voice, interrogative remains as it is interrogative, but here it will change into assertive type. Now listen here, next sentence. I said to them, I said to them, will you share your views? I said to them, will you share your views? Again, will you share your views? These, see the inverted commas, here you get yes or no type of answer. So again, we will use if or whether. So he asked, here the subject is I asked them if, will you, first you will change, you means to whom it is said, that is them. If they, will change into past tense. If they would share your views. So they would share your, okay, your means to whom it is said, that is them. So share their views. So this will be our yes or no type of questions. See there the next example. Next example. The teacher said to me, see here the question. The teacher said to me, can you solve this sum? Can you solve this sum? Now listen here again. Can you solve this sum? Our answer will be first yes or no. So again the question answer will be, the teacher asked me. The teacher asked me if, can you. You means me. Say if I, can will change into past tense. That is if I could solve, this word will change into that. Solve that sum and full stop. So yes or no type of question, we have to follow all the rules of direct and indirect, and plus we will change this sentence into assertive type. Now next one, my father said to me, have you done the work? Have you done the work? Again our answer will be yes or no. Have you done the work? Answer will be yes or no. But listen, this sentence in the inverted commas, it is in the present perfect tense, so it will change into past perfect tense. Okay, we have to follow the rules of direct and indirect. So it is have you, had is there means it is in present perfect tense. So my father asked me if I had. Me, to whom it is said you means that is the me. What is you here? That is me. Okay. Have you done the work? So if I had done the work, present perfect changes into past perfect tense. If I had done the work. This type of sentence you will get it. We will have more examples here. He said to me, do you know the way? Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Again, our answer is yes or no. And do, it represents to present tense. Okay, so this sentence, it is in simple present tense. We have to change this sentence into simple past tense. So he asked me if you will change first I, because you is to whom it is said, that is I. If I knew the way, it will change into simple past tense. If I knew the way, and there will be full stop. Okay. Next sentence. Again, my friend said to me, did I send you ₹1,000? Did I send you ₹1,000? Now here in this sentence, did means it is in simple past tense. Okay. The sentence, it is in simple past tense. Simple past tense, it will change into past perfect tense. So here my friend asked me if did I send you, if he had. I means the person, my friend, he or she, that you can do it. If he or she had sent you means to me, sent me ₹1,000. Send me ₹1,000. And there will be full stop. If he or she, I don't know who is my friend here, masculine or feminine gender. So when we are confused, we can use oblique and write he or she. Had sent. Send will send this. Send will send change into sent because here had is used in past perfect tense or present perfect tense. Main verb, it is in the third form. Send him, me. Listen here, send you. You means the person to whom it is said, that is sent him ₹1,000. One more example we are going to see here. That is, see the other example. 7. Teacher said to me, teacher said to me, where you, teacher said to me, where you absent yesterday. Where you absent yesterday. Now listen here, this sentence it is in the past tense. And listen here, in the past continuous, we use where. Okay, we use where or was, and main verb it is in the fourth form. But here no main verb is there. Okay, no main verb is there, but where it is used in past continuous tense. So what we will do it? Past continuous tense changes into past perfect continuous. So teacher asked me if I had been will be there. Because instead of where, we are using had been. Main verb is not at all there in the past in the continuous form. But where and was is used in the past continuous tense. If I had been absent, yesterday will change into the previous day. So these type of sentence, where you absent yesterday, here we don't have the particular tense, but we know it where and was it is used in the past continuous tense. It is used in the past continuous tense. So we will change into past perfect continuous. Only the main verb is not there in the continuous form. So where will change into had been absent. Yesterday will change into the previous day. So these are the examples for yes or no type of questions where we are using if or whether instead of that. Now we will see the next type of questions, that is WH type of questions. Here we don't use again that, but WH as it is we are using. So the next is WH type of question. See the next example. The B section is WH type of questions there. Now, first example. He said to me, what are you doing? So here we don't have the answer what are you doing, yes or no. We will not give the answer yes or no here. We will give the descriptive answer. So this is our WH type of question. We will take it as it is. He asked me. Here also we will not use that. What will be taken as it is. What are you? So first we will take are, then you we will change. First we will take you, then we will change are. Okay. First that is the you. You means me. So what are will change into was, me, and then will be full stop. What are was doing. So whenever we ask a question, we use the auxiliary verb first and then the noun or pronoun. So this is our question form. But when assertive, we use first noun or pronoun and then auxiliary verb. Okay, so is that clear? So here we are changing interrogative into assertive. What are you doing? So what will be as it is here, and first we will change you. You will change into are, as you is the person to whom it is said. Are will change into past tense, and what means present continuous tense will change into past continuous tense. Second example. My mother said to me, how will you do the homework? How will you do the work? Okay, yeah, do the homework. Any type of question. Now, if how is asked, how will you? Yes, how will you do the work? How will you do the work? So again, we don't give the yes or no type of answer. We will give the descriptive answer. So that is my mother asked me. How will be as it is WH type. Now will you. Okay, so first we will take noun or pronoun. You means that is the person whom it is said, me. So how I would, will change into past tense. How I would do the work. So once we have changed the auxiliary verb into past tense, we will not change the main verb into past tense. We have changed the auxiliary verb into past tense, so we will not change the main verb into past tense. In this way, we will do it WH type of questions. Right? All the examples and all the examples should be with you. So complete all the examples there. Tomorrow we will continue with the same topic. And I will give you some homework questions also based on this topic, interrogative type of sentences. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice time.